here we have a negative in the front. Now, I'm not actually going to, we could do it, but I'm going to show it. The way we're going to deal with a negative in front is we're just going to get rid of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to factor out the negative in front. You don't have to. There's ways to handle it otherwise, but that's the way I'm going to show it. So if you factor out the negative, you get 2x squared plus 11 divided by negative is minus 11, and that's going to leave us with plus 15. I like to have the a value being positive. This becomes 1 and 2. This is 1 and 15. 15 and 1, 3 and 5. It's probably going to be those 3 and 5s, I think. Maybe not, actually. 1 times 15 is 15 and 2. This is going to be 1 and 30. 5 and 6. There you go. And 3 and 10. It has to multiply to a positive, add up to a negative, so it's going to be 2 negatives. So they're both going to be negative. So these are both going to be negative. So we still have that negative from over there. And then it's going to be x minus 3 and 2x minus 5. But don't forget the negative when we do that. The last one I'm going to do, I'm not really going to explain it, I'm just going to show essentially what happens. So when you have this pattern, so you kind of have, notice we have x squared, x, and no x, and nothing. And then we have nothing for the y's, a y, and y squared. So the x's are going down, the other variable is going up. And that's going to be, essentially that's going to create a pattern that we're going to use. So 25 is going to be, I use blue numbers for that. 5 and 5, 1 and 25. This one is going to be 1 and 6, 6 and 1, 2 and 3, 3 and 2. So make my red numbers. 5 times 6 is 30, and 5. This is going to be 5 and 30. It almost looks like it works because we could go minus 5 and 30, but it has to multiply to a positive. So that's not going to happen. 15 and 10. There we go. 10 and 15. So 10 and 15, that's going to work. So it's going to be, these are the numbers that we're going to be using. And normally what we do in this case is we normally say it's 5x plus 2 and 5x plus 3. But in this case, we're also going to have to put in the other variable. So it's actually not going to be that. It's actually going to be 5x plus 2y and 5x plus 3y. And there we go. Complex factoring.